Half hour of Fox 2 News Weekend Morning.
I do like that song. I do.
Yeah, I like Kanye. So anytime you can put Kanye in with anybody,
yeah,
it's kind of cool.
It's a good collaboration.
Yeah.
Good song.
It's a little bit of a different, sometimes some of those pop songs all start to sound the same.
Yeah, same beat, same
it's
old
got
thing
a little
going
bit
on.
of a different
Funk.
vibe to it. All right, it is perhaps the one night of the year that the president can attempt to be a stand-up comedian. The annual correspondents' dinner at the White House, politicians, celebrities, journalists. This is a highly sought-after ticket. The president and the first lady all attend the glitzy affair. Take a look as President Obama pokes fun at Donald Trump and then reacts to the movie The Lion King, which jokingly played as his birth video. Trump actually laughed at some of the president's jokes. He did not laugh. Seth Meyers from Saturday Night Live was the headliner. And
I think it's hilarious.
He's a funny guy. One of his jokes was, Donald Trump often talks about running as a Republican, which is surprising. I just assumed he was running as a joke.
Right.
But I'm bummed. So the Donald did not laugh at that.
Well, I think at this point, there's so many people joking about him putting his hat into the ring, and he's really, really serious about this, it seems. So it's kind of like
he's serious about it.
I think he is.
I think he is too.
I think he's going to run.
I think he is.
Yeah, he'll be like the Ross Perot of 2011.
I think he just enjoys the attention, and he enjoys the polarizing arguments, and he likes, he likes saying things that make headlines.
I agree. I think he wants to argue in the Oval Office.
It's just a shallow campaign. It's kind of a thinly veiled attempt at getting attention.
Well, there you go. Well, he's getting it. We're talking about him, right?
He's very entertaining.
He's
very entertaining.
His hair and all. Well,
Right.
as you know, we do a lot of work here at Fox 2 in the community where we all go out and speak to schools, and we're really proud here at Fox 2 because we've adopted a school. So the Communication Media Arts School in Detroit is actually, we're so proud that we've adopted the school. So a number of people from the station have gone into the class and actually taught, and I had a chance to take my hand at teaching to these high school kids.
Right,
it was fun. So
one day.
Got that, dude? It's not all about being on TV.
It's not all about being on TV.
You got that? There's all, no, you know that. Well, there's all these people behind the scenes who work here, and Katie Fair, who you saw in the piece there, is in charge of the community affairs aspect of our station. So going out in the community, I got to tell you, though, those young people, we show, I feel like whenever we show Detroit kids or kids in Detroit, it's often because of a negative story. So you go out to a scene or a terrible fight or something like that, and so the people who live in the suburbs who never go to the city, they just have this really strange, skewed impression.
It's a skewed image, absolutely.
And when you go to these schools, and you see, I mean, these weren't like selected, these are 14 random good students at CMA who are all brilliant, all excellent, and all have a bright future. So let's hope they stay right here in Detroit and keep making the city great.
Good job, Professor. You really are a teacher too.
I teach at Lawrence Tech University on the side once a week, but that's always fun too.
Yeah.
So you can
Jack of all trades.
Teach me a little weather there, Jessica.
A little geography.
A little geography. Here's a lesson in childbirth. A popular singer gives birth to twins.
Wet, cold start to May.
No surprise there, Miss Jessica.
Better than the flurries. Better than snow. I'm glad. Yeah.
That's right.
We've had it in May.
All right. We get lots of use of our umbrellas this season.
Yeah.
Actress Lindsay Lohan says she wants to enter and cop a plea to end that criminal case involving the $2,500 case. So, I don't know, it gets complicated. She was on probation for the DUI charge from '07.
Right.
Then she allegedly stole the necklace very brazenly. And so now she was sentenced to jail in association with that case, and now she's going to cop a plea. So I think she wants to plead, serve the time, and be done.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I wonder if she's sending her bio picture out like that, her big mug, sending it out to the movie companies and saying, "Look, I'm back in business." I mean, I'm kind of curious who's going to hire her.
Well, she has two pictures. She's got two mob films. One about the life of John Gotti, where she's been cast to play his wife.
Oh, the one where
John
Gotti, he stole the necklace from the shop, right? Yeah, I remember that very famous scene.
So, and she went on Jay Leno, and she said that by pleading in this case, she's kind of making good on her promise to Jay Leno. It all seems like a very calculated PR move.
Publicity stuff.
Yeah, she goes on Jay Leno and says, I'm sorry, and I want to be, she wants to be an actress again. And so now she's going to try and do this time, apparently, and then move on.
All these publicity stunts with Donald Trump, you claim as being, I want to be the president, she wants to do this. Just go do what your job is. Stay out of the headlines.
Well, she's got, she was kind of a sweetheart child actress. And so she's got a lot of ground to make up because she's had so much trouble. Congratulations this morning to Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon. They're celebrating their 4th anniversary today with their newborn twins. Yes, she had those babies, a boy and a girl.
It's like when a kid makes a card for a mom.
I know.
No matter what the card looks like, it's like, thanks, you know? I guess, isn't that true, Deena?
That's
you got
true.
3 little ones at home.
Yeah.
Not that little.
But French toast, Monte Cristo, I mean, crazy.
Hey, I got to eat this Monte Cristo before we have to go because I want to taste it, okay?
It looks good.
That looks really delicious.
Hey, that's what moms want to do. Just pick it up with your hands.
We were joking, Chef Kelly, that we were, by mistake, we called it Monte Cristo because it was so, you know, it's a greasy, good sandwich. So.
Is it good? You like it?
It is
Is it good?
It's such an
like
interesting
sweet and savory
combination.
I know, it's fun.
It's delicious, Chef Kelly.
So
Good
much
job.
to try,
All right,
Jessica.
dads, get busy. That's what I'm talking about.
That's right.
Well, thank you for being here.
My pleasure.
And happy Mother's Day to you next Sunday.
Yes, what are you doing? Working?
I'll be here.
I know you're
I think
always
my
working.
mom is going to be here
Oh,
too,
that's
though.
fun.
That's
Oh,
cool.
really?
Maybe I'll have her cook for me.
There you go. All right, maybe we should bring your kids here to cook next Sunday.
Hey, Mom, we have a
boy.
stove at Fox 2. You should bring some food over and cook for us.
Bring some ingredients.
That's great.
Hey, the recipe for the Monte Cristo and the yogurt parfait, if you need a recipe for that, is all on our website if you go to the cooking school section. All right, that's good.
Jessica, I'm going to give you the, I'm not give you,
No, that's
let you have the
Deena's.
second half. Well, there's 2
I am
halves.
the
They cut them in
mother here.
half.
Well,
we have
we'll share.
moms too.
Yes, we'll share.
All right, it's one of the most anticipated movies of the year, the sequel to the...
All right, there is at least one person out there who does not think the Wolfpack is funny. The tattoo artist who came up with boxer Mike Tyson's famous facial tattoo. Is that what we're calling the wolf? That's the
Yeah,
Wolfpack?
yes, that's the new name for it.
All right,
or the
is
name.
suing Warner Brothers because you need just that picture.
What are you going to tattoo a heart?
Looks
like,
funny.
People have hearts and peace signs. Are you going to start saying you can't use those?
Well, that is that artist's work.
Really?
His
Okay.
heart and soul. That movie, do you think it's going to be as funny as the first one?
I don't know.
Never is.
Never is. Never lives up to the
Such a funny
expectation.
film.
I like the first one, yep.
Yeah.
I love the first one.
I
That was
know.
great.
I guess the second one is the exact same premise, though.
Well, it's supposed to just be a bunch of, random,
It's a bunch
funny...
of guys who
Getting into trouble.
are at a bachelor
Right.
party
Yeah.
and then get goofed up.
It's
All
good.
right.
That's
Goofed
all right.
up.
Weather-wise, next week, let's go to the 5-day forecast. Dry out and warm up by Friday into the mid-low 60s.
Get the
If
powdered
this is
sugar
any
off me.
sign of what we're in for, this is Jessica's hairband. In about 15 seconds, her hair is in a ponytail.
And she's
The
in like
sweats are
sweatpants.
on.
I'm not fancy.
You won't
I
even
am
know
not
who
a
she is
fancy
when you
girl.
see her at the gas
I'm
station.
surprised you have your fancy shoes on.
I put them
still.
on for the brown couch.
Those are coming off.
Someone said that I was wearing my sneakers.
Right, you were busted.
Oh, God.
Have a good weekend, everybody. Fox News Sunday. Chris Wallace is next.